Expanding our markets beyond our physical borders is a matter of survival in the globalized economy in which we now live. Services are most easily described as an intangible economic product. Essentially, there are three types of services. You have the transportation services, where goods are transported, such as shipping, your freight forwarding companies, trucking companies. Then you have services where skills or knowledge is transferred. You have professionals such as architects and engineers. You have real estate brokers, doctors, teachers, software programmers, and musicians. The last type of service is a service where an artisan or craftsperson transforms a good into a value-added product. So when a fashion designer takes a bale of cloth and transforms it into a beautiful piece of clothing, or an artisan takes some beads and makes a necklace out of it.
The globalized world now allows personnel from all countries to be offering their services to other countries, and so there's a great opportunity for our professionals and our service providers to take advantage of this new development.
The Economic Partnership Agreement is really one of the few agreements in Belize's case that comes with a development dimension. This agreement, which was signed by 15 member states of the CARIFORUM, including Belize, had us looking at how it is that we can improve market access for these member states in Europe.
Services have now overtaken goods in terms of our contribution to GDP, and it's a major source of employment. A large part of that is attributed to the tourism sector, which is a major foreign exchange earner for Belize and a major employer. What the Belize Coalition of Service Providers is trying to do is to develop the other sectors so that they can achieve similar success and results as the tourism sector. The global trade regime is now supporting trade in services. This is largely due to the rapid advances in ICT technology, which has really increased the tradability of services and really made services location independent.
It is preferable that when we're dealing with a particular set of service providers, that they are organized. What we need to see then is for them to organize themselves into an association and begin to collectively look at these markets and organize themselves to be able to maximize the benefits.
The BCSP is currently working on providing guidance to an ICT association.
Each of the 9 firms that have been participating in this consultancy actually belong to a service sector association. Where there are no service sector associations, we help form one. We're currently working with stakeholders in the ICT sector, in the spa and wellness sector, as well as working with contractors to form associations for those sectors. We're also looking at ways to strengthen existing associations, such as the Real Estate Brokers Association, the Architects and Engineers Association. Beyond association formation, however, we are looking at encouraging sector development in partnership with government and the regulators of these sectors, with the objective of creating a nurturing environment that will enable the services sector to grow and thrive in Belize and then take off.
In 2013, The BCSP conducted an extensive baseline survey exercise designed to get some tangible data on a select list of service sectors in Belize. From the data gathered, 5 priority sectors were identified: cultural sector, real estate sector, information technology sector, professional services sector, and the spa and wellness sector. From each of these 5 priority sectors, 1 or 2 firms were selected, and over the course of 6 months, the BCSP worked closely with them to develop strategies and roadmaps to help them achieve their export potential and goals. Creative industries have exhibited a dynamic pattern of growth despite the current economic crisis, as exemplified by the global spendings on entertainment and media, which rose by 4.9% in 2011. At the heart of the creative economy lie the cultural or creative industries, which are quite important in the Caribbean region. Tourism is a key contributor to the economy in the region, and culture is a key driver.
Belize Music Agency, and we're primarily a booking agent and artist development agency. We manage a few artists and we do productions.
Osha Productions is a video production company. So we provide the sort of typical video production services that just about any of the service providers in Belize would. Commercial production, documentary production, basically anything on video.
In the dynamic markets and the volatile world, real estate industry operators require knowledge and intelligence to create competitive advantage. Combining real estate and investment opportunities and leveraging our tourism product, the real estate sector stands poised to become a significant export earner for Belize.
My name is Ugo Miguel. I'm the owner and broker at Vista Real Estate here in Belize City. We're primarily a real estate brokerage focusing on sales and rentals. And we handle everything from land, residential, commercial and commercial rentals.
The name of the firm is Simon Sells All. The real estate business sort of captivated my interest, and so I decided to put the whole business together, and so that's the birth of Simon Sells All.
The growth and evolution of applications for mobile phones now focusing on agriculture, health, financial and government services, as well as our comparative advantages to attract near-shoring investment from North and South America, and unique position as the link between the Caribbean and Central America makes the information and communication technology sector an ideal export sector for Belize.
My name is Jovan Guerrero. The company name is Global Marketing Group Company Limited, and we established in 2006.
What Global Marketing brought to the table was that it was a more professional show.
My name is Juan Carlos Namis. I'm the general manager of the company named eData Ltd, which is a Belizean company that the main objective is to develop software.
Rapid advances in information and communication technologies and the ongoing global liberalization of trade and investment in services has created new kinds of tradable services. Architectural and engineering services are at the forefront of this trend, as ICT has enabled the production of these services to be increasingly location independent, enabling service providers to already provide these services from Belize to an international clientele, as well as capitalize on export opportunities created by the ICT-enabled offshoring of their services.
My name is Carlton Young, and the name of the firm is Young's Engineering Consultants Limited. We provide a wide variety of civil and structural engineering services, such as structural designs of buildings and other structures, civil engineering designs such as roads, streets, drainage, site designs, site studies, pretty wide variety.
We're International Environments Limited. We currently provide architectural and construction services, as well as consultations and anything that ranges within the construction field and architecture field.
The spa and wellness sector is a rapidly expanding multi-billion-dollar market that is part of the broader medical tourism sector. The Caribbean's potential for spa and wellness is estimated at US $180 million annually. Spa and wellness service providers in Belize are well positioned to capture a share of this market by leveraging our tourism brand and infrastructure.
My name is Mapye Smith, and the salons have been named after me. It's Mapye's Beauty World, and we have been in business for the last 26 years.
The Belize Coalition of Service Providers has been providing technical support to the firms to develop their export strategies and roadmaps, which will guide them in their journey to export.
Almost like a training, if you will, on how to get to certain goals. And that's the kind of stuff I would never have done. I never would have had the time to do on my own.
I'm hoping to see some benefit for my company is to develop a roadmap, because I don't know, I don't know how to necessarily go out and find the work. I've been very fortunate that over the last 7-8 years, a lot of it finds me through word of mouth, through social media, through just website searches, that sort of thing. But it's definitely one of the areas that's been identified as I've been trying to put my roadmap together.
Service providers are slowly awakening to the benefits of exporting their services.
The Caribbean has recognized that it's a $40 billion industry, and they want the Caribbean to be a spa destination. If we're going to be a part of that, we need more recognition, we need help.
We have a very small market to begin with, and we have to look beyond the borders of this country.
Exporting services from Belize is important because it generates foreign revenue for our country.
The opportunities are there, and if we don't, I think we'll fall behind globally.
So to expand your services, to expand your income base, you have to look across borders and seeing how you can do business with people in other countries.
The firm started off with a SWOT analysis, which identifies their strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities.
We're known for performing, in terms of sales and rentals, especially here in the city.
We have opened a new location at the Princess Hotel because we're looking at export, where we're looking to cater more to tourists. We do a lot of training with our employees, more specialized in disorders of the hair, nail, and scalp.
We see that there is great opportunities for Belizeans to start writing computer software that can be used at home, as well as we could take the same software and trying to export it to the Caribbean and North American market.
We have artists that goes to Europe, we have artists that goes to Mexico on a regular basis. We got artists that goes to the Caribbean and some of the diaspora events.
I think you guys have heard of Matalon. So we designed that as well as we built it, and that's one of the major projects we did. But apart from that, in construction, we're also known for civil works.
They also know that they can trust me, and that is important.
Currently, we have clients from Canada, in the US, in the Caribbean, Barbados, Jamaica, St. Lucia, and a couple others, and that's really our market at this time.
Most firms already had a well-established foreign client base and were surprised to discover that they were already exporting their services.
I was actually kind of told that I'm an exporter, if you will. It so happened that we began to get foreign clients, meaning foreigners investing in Belize.
Most of the clients on the industrial side are usually festivals. Right now we're more focused on the festival circuits because we're kind of in the marketing aspect of Belizean music internationally.
The majority of these 9 service businesses fall into the category of small and micro enterprises. With the export blueprint in hand, their next step will be to embark on the execution phase. The BCSP will continue to monitor their progress and lend assistance as these firms now take a more strategic approach to increasing their market share by exporting their services. Simultaneously, the BCSP will work closely with Government of Belize and the 5 priority service sectors to help create and shape an enabling environment that can nurture and sustain the development of these sectors and firms in Belize and support them on their journey to export. Their success is Belize's success.
My country, my